Hello, welcome to Off the Rails with Lilla. I'm Lilla. Off the Rails, as I mentioned last time, is basically a solo episode where sometimes I have some special guests on, talk to them, but today we're doing something not like that at all because I recently discovered that ChatGPT is very fun to mess with if you do it right. So basically, I was messing around with a buddy of mine, and I went on ChatGPT and we asked it to write us a story, okay? But what we didn't know is that it can write us a very awesome type of story. And so what we're going to do is we're going to do that today. And by the way, just wanted to apologize. In the last episode of Getting Canceled podcast, my mic quality wasn't the best. We are working on that issue, so hopefully it should be fixed next time. We are very much trying to fix that because that was very annoying for me as well. I'm right there with you. I like to listen to the podcast back as a listener, and the mic quality there just wasn't up to par, so I'm sorry. Anyway, let's get into this. All right, so I am on ChatGPT. My monitor is right here, right in front of me. This is my second monitor where stuff is happening. But what we can do is we can ask it anything. So just to show you the capabilities kind of what I've been talking about here, let's ask it to write us a fake Dr. Seuss story. And this is what makes this fun, okay? Is the Dr. Seuss style, because it's all rhymesy and all whimsical, and you can do it with a bunch of different things. So, just to show you its abilities here, it says absolutely, here's a totally fake rhyming Dr. Seuss style story full of whimsy, as I mentioned, and nonsense. So this is called The Bumble Who Juggled Two Suns. In the flickery town of Bingleboo Bay, where the sky turns to marmalade 12 times a day, lived a blumble named Gruff with a wiggly blue nose and a penchant for juggling wherever he goes. He juggled small stones, he juggled big bugs, he juggled old toasters and 17 rugs. He once juggled pickles and 4 bowls of stew, and a grandmother's chair, though she wasn't pleased to. But one wibbly Wednesday at 8:15, when the clouds wore pajamas and the trees stayed up late, a comet zipped down from the sparkle-striped skies, and Gruff had a thought, oh, what a surprise! I've juggled all this, I need something more fun. I wonder if maybe I could juggle the sun. Now, of course, there were 2 suns, this is Bingleboo, one gold as a pancake, one glimmering blue. So Gruff made a call to the Bureau of Bright, where the suns took appointments they booked every night. He said, hello, yes, I'd like just a spin of the suns in the sky, just toss 'em and grin. The clerk nearly fainted, that's quite the request. We've had jugglers, sure, but you top all the rest. Still, Gruff got his wish, for his spirit was bold, and the suns came on down for a cloud butterfold. He wiggled his fingers, he twitched both his toes, then up went the suns with a whirl and a glow. This is so stupid, right? He juggled those orbs in a dazzling display, though a few folks nearby got sunburns that day. He flipped them and flopped them and spun them midair, till the stars gathered round just to top and all stare. But alas, with a sneeze from galactic dust fluff, Gruff dropped both the suns, and the crowd yelled, enough! They bounced and they bopped and they rolled down the hill, causing heat waves in Pickleton, Grease, and Ducksville. So now in Bingleboo, there's a rule quite well known. Leave the sky things alone, juggle stuff of your own. Gruff's famous still, but just sticks to his fun. With these jellyfish, 2 chairs, and a freshly baked bun. So, that gives you an idea of the capabilities. This wasn't the best story, right? I've seen better, okay? I have seen much better from you, ChatGPT. I'm a little bit disappointed by that. I can't even lie. But now, let's give it something else, right? So now we're going to say perfect. Or we're going to say great, right? We're not going to say perfect. It's never perfect. So we're going to say great. Now, can you... My camera is covering where I'm typing, so I'm looking at my second monitor over here where I can actually see what I'm typing. It's a little janky, I apologize. So I'm saying great. Now, can you write a Dr. Seuss style story using common brain rot phrases such as low taper fade. This is childish and quite frankly stupid to be doing something like this, but this is kind of what this channel is about. And we're gonna keep using this ChatGPT until it's no longer fun. I think this is a unique video idea as well, and I think it could be quite entertaining. Like I said, it's like story time, all right? So this one is called, first let's see what ChatGPT said. It says, oh, absolutely, let's mix some classic Dr. Seuss style rhyme with pure internet brain rot slang. Buckle up for nonsense, chaos, and phrases your barber might recognize. Here we go. And so this one is called The Day I Got Riz from a Goblin in Crocs. So you can kind of see where we're going. Whew. Let's do this. This will be fun. I don't know what that was. I have no clue what I just did. Okay. I woke up one morning, my phone had just died, my For You page silent, no memes on my side. No cap, I was shook, not even one post, no Sigma, no NPC dancing the most. So I leapt from my bed and I slid on my socks and I ran out the door and then I saw him in Crocs. He stood in the street like a gremlin with clout, with a low taper fade and Yeezys all out. Yo, said the goblin, you're looking real mid. I gasped, I was humbled, I felt like a kid. You got no drip, bro, that's kinda tragic. Then he dabbed on a scooter, it was straight up magic. I begged him, oh please, can you teach me your ways? Your walk is so rizzed, like you're stuck in a daze. You've got W energy, skippity flare. You're cooking so hard, you're combusting in the air. He looked at me once, then he hit the gritty, then whispered, first rule, you must never be MIDI. Get a fade that is crispy, not crusty or flopped, then rizz up the room like your name just got dropped. He gave me a hat, it said certified L, then he backflipped away yelling touch grass as well. So I went to the barber and sat in the chair, he spun me around with professional flair. I said fade me up fam, I need a clean line, my hairline's been losing since 2009. He snipped and he zapped with the barbery tools while quoting the goblin and breaking all rules. When he spun me again, I could barely believe I looked like a TikTok just hit the feed. Let's go, I yelled. No more walking in shame. I'm drippy, I'm rizzy, I'm him with a name. Now I strut through the city with NPC pride, with skibbity energy surging inside. So if you feel lost, just remember this talk. Get a fade, touch some grass, and respect Croc Walk. The capabilities of ChatGPT, I know people use it for all sorts of things. They use it to help them with their schoolwork. They use it to help them with other things. Personally, it's insane. It can do all those fun things. I don't use it. I'm not a cheater, guys. I'm not a cheater. This is what you should be using ChatGPT for. Stuff that is stupid. Stupid stuff, okay? My mind is boom, blown. I just can't believe it. I can't believe no one has thought of this before. Going on ChatGPT, saying, you know what's awesome? Dr. Seuss books. Love the rhyming in there. Love all the zing and the whimsy. And let's make it about stupid things like freaking low taper fade. So we're going to do more. We're just going to keep going until I get sick of it, until I get bored. And that's what this video is. Stick around. It's a fun one for sure. I don't think you're going to find anything like this anywhere else, but only on the Getting Cancelled podcast channel. So let's do another one here, shall we? Once again, we want to boost the ChatGPT, the AI ego. So we're going to say, great. I have no clue if I'm spelling anything right here, by the way. I cannot see really well what I'm typing. So I'm saying, great. Could you write me another one about Big Justice and AJ Costco guys? Surely. I think we're gonna do one about the Minecraft movie next. Chicken Jackie, stuff like that. Hopefully. So this one said, yo! Okay, you're speaking my language now. Let's go full Dr. Seuss meets Jim Bro lore, mixed with the Costco core pre-workout Pilled Saga of Big Justice and AJ Costco guys. So this one's called Big Justice and the AJ Costco guys. Oh, what is it saying? cul-de-sac. In a cul-de-sac. Okay, yeah. We can do this. Ready? ChatGPT, best author of all time, by the way. Let's do this one. In a cul-de-sac far, where the Sam's Clubs don't reach, lived a duo of dudes who would flex while they preach. They were massive, they were loud, they were built like a prize. They were known as Big Justice and AJ Costco guys. Now, Big Justice was born in a squat rack of fate. His first words were "no days off" at age 8. He bench pressed his cradle, he curled his own crib. He once yelled "justice" and ripped off his bib. AJ Costco guys wasn't just one, it was 3, a trio of brothers all jacked as could be. They were bulk by white tees and Kirkland side shoes, and survived off of protein and free sample cues. Together they roamed through the land with a creed severe. Okay, so this is wrong. This I can't. Right as I was complimenting you, ChatGPT, you betray me. You make me feel stupid. You make me not love you anymore, simply. What is this? There's 3 big AJs? I don't want to read about 3 big AJs. I want to read about the big AJ and the Big Justice. Like, where's the chicken bake? Where's the double chunk chocolate cookie? Where's the Rizzler? Like, this is not what I wanted from you. Come on! I mean, do better, ChatGPT. We're gonna try this again. I mean, this is just disappointing to me. Alright, so I told the AI, not quite what I was thinking. I was talking more about, like, Big AJ and Big Justice from TikTok, who call themselves the Costco guys. So we're gonna send that. And it's probably gonna apologize. It's gonna be like, oh, I'm so sorry. Actually, it's searching the web and it's struggling. Oh, it actually has pictures now. It gave itself... It gave itself reference pictures. I've never seen that before. So, if you guys, this is perfect. If you guys don't know, we have pictures of, now one of these is going in the thumbnail, but we have pictures of the Costco guys now. And just in case, I guess you didn't know, thank you, ChatGPT, that's generous. Alright, let's do it. This one's called The Boom of Big Justice and AJ Costco guys. Alright, ready? In a town where the carts roll with effortless grace, lived AJ and Big Justice, a father-son case. They hailed from Boca, where the sun always beams, and their Costco adventures were the stuff of memes. With a boom and a doom, they'd rate every bite. From churros to pizza, they'd sample each site. Their catchphrases were simple yet catchy and true. We're Costco guys, and we bring the boom to you. Through aisles they'd wander, with snacks in their hands, sampling treats from the bakery stands. Bro, I just can't read this in, like, flow. It's so unserious. Like, I just saw the next slide and I started laughing. Meat! All meat! They'd enthusiastically shout as they reviewed each item, turning doubt into clout. Their fame quickly spread from TikTok to Gram, with fans eagerly waiting their next food exam. From chicken bakes to cookies, they'd taste and they'd tell. If it was a boom or a doom, they did it so well. But beyond the reviews and the viral acclaim, it was their bond that truly earned them their fame. Father and son with laughter and cheer, bringing joy to the masses year after year. So if you're ever in a Costco and you hear a loud cheer, it might just be AJ and Big Justice near. With a boom and a doom, they'll make your day bright. The Costco guys spreading joy day and night. So that was more beautiful. Like, that one gave me Costco guys, right? That's kind of Costco guys. That's what we want to see. That's why we requested Costco guys, is to get boom or doom. Have they ever given a doom? Like, I don't think they've ever given a doom. It also mentioned, like, double chocolate cookie and chicken bake. Like, that's what we want to see. Thank you, ChatGPT. This was insightful, this story. I'm going to print this out. This is what I'm going to read to my future son or daughter. But we're going to go ahead and we are going to now ask it to make us what we are all waiting for, right? And it's not even the end of the video. We are going to make a Minecraft movie one Let's do it. This is gonna be absolute cinema. All right, so I said, great. Can you make another Dr. Seuss story using lines from the viral Minecraft movie like Chicken Jockey and Flint and Steel? So let's see what it does. It is gonna do us great, right? This one is called The Legend of Chicken Jockey and the Flint and Steel. Oh, it's not gonna. No. No, this isn't what we want. I can already just tell by skimming it that's not what we want. So I kind of told it, hey, that's not what I'm looking for. I was kind of thinking more, using more viral lines from Jack Black. All right. This might work. I saw at least one quote, so we're going to go with it, and if it doesn't work, oh well. Also, by the way, before I read this, I actually haven't even seen the Minecraft movie yet. I'm waiting for a buddy to get in town, and we're going to go see it together. Because, I mean, we've been playing Minecraft since we were, like, in middle school. So it's kind of like, it's one of those things you have to do, right? Anyway, let's read this one. So this one is called Steve in the Quest for the Golden Pickaxe. Don't know why he's looking for a golden pickaxe. It's kind of garbage, but let's go with it. In a world made of blocks where the sun always shines, lived Steve, a young miner. With adventurous designs. He'd mine through the day, and he'd craft through the night, building his world with all of his might. One day, while digging in a deep, dark cave, he stumbled upon a relic ancient and brave. A golden pickaxe gleaming with light, it whispered to Steve, "Take me and take flight. I am Steve." Wait, I can do that much better. I am Steve, he declared with a grin. I've yearned for the mines. Let the adventure begin. With a pickaxe in hand, he set forth on his quest, determined to find what lay beyond the rest. Through forests of oak and deserts so wide, Steve journeyed on with the pickaxe by his side. He battled the mobs and explored every land, seeking the treasures that lay in the sand. At last on a mountain, high and steep, he found the chest where the treasures did sleep. Opening it wide, he thought he saw delight, a diamond so bright, shining through the night. With the golden pickaxe and diamonds in tow, Steve returned home, his fame did grow. He mined through the day and crafted through the night, building his world with all of his might. And so, in the land where the blocks never end, Steve's legend lives on around every bend. For he is Steve, the miner so bold, whose tales of adventures are forever retold. No! ChatGPT, no! You used 1.5 lines at best. You said, I am Steve. And you said, I've yearned for the mines. But then you didn't even say the full line. You used 1.5 lines, ChatGPT. What the heck? That's not what I wanted from you. I want you to use a bunch of viral lines. Okay. Can I really do a voice?
Oh, good. You found me. Yay.
Yeah, so no, I'm not okay with that. So I don't know what that was. That actually really freaked me out. I got a little scared. I thought it became sentient. I thought it started talking to me. I am desperate though, ChatGPT, so like maybe someday we might get to that point. But I'm not quite that desperate yet. But anyway, let's do it. Let's try to make this actually do what we want it to do, right? So we didn't get the results we wanted with that Minecraft movie. I refreshed the page, so we might have better luck now. Alright, so I told it, can you write me a Dr. Seuss style story using some of the viral Minecraft movie clips, such as Chicken Jockey, Flint and Steel, the Nether, and this is a crafting table, etc. So this is my last attempt at this. If it can't do Minecraft movie, I'm going to just start thinking it doesn't have the resources to do Minecraft movie, and I'm going to be a little disappointed, but we're going to try something else if it doesn't work. So, let's try it. The Adventures of Chicken Jockey and the Crafting Table. In a world made of blocks and a land made of squares, lived a chicken named Jockey with feathers and cares. He rode on a pig, not a horse or a goat, through fields of green grass in a big bloated boat. So it's already wrong. Like, insanely wrong. The chicken's name isn't Jockey. and he doesn't. It's not a chicken on top of a pig, but it tried its best. So we'll just read it. We'll read this one and move on. One day while he trotted, the sun shining bright, he spotted something sparkly, a flicker of light. It was flint and steel, so shiny, so grand. Jockey danced on the spot, with it close at hand. Now what shall I burn, what shall I ignite? He thought with a chuckle, it'll be quite the sight. He struck with a click, and a flame quickly rose, burning a tree as it cracked and froze. But the fire didn't stop. Oh no, it spread fast. A wildfire, a blaze that just couldn't be passed. Uh-oh, cried the chicken, hopping with haste. He jumped on his pig, trying to make it to a safe space. Through the flames and the smoke, they dashed and they dashed. That's a great rhyme scheme. They dashed and they dashed. To the nether portal, where the fire didn't last. With a whoosh and a thump, they both took the leap into the nether, where the air is burning deep. The sky was all red, the ground made of stone, and ghasts were a-howling, their cries quite well known. Jockey shivered, he quivered, he wished for a friend, but then he remembered the crafting table at the end. This is a crafting table, he proudly exclaimed, as he placed down the wood, and the table it flamed. Out came a pickaxe, a shovel, a sword. Jockey felt ready as the creatures roared. I'll craft and I'll fight, I'll mine and I'll build. With my sword I'll defend, and with courage I'm filled. He clutched his tools tight and faced the dark land, ready to battle with pig and with hand. But just then came a noise, a low rumbling sound. A blaze appeared, with a fiery crown. It shot out a ball, and Jockey had to flee. He jumped on his pig and rode through the sea. Through lava lakes and through tunnels deep, they rode on and on, not a mountain too steep. One day, said the chicken, I'll return once more to craft with the table and explore the whole floor. So off they went into the vast unknown. Through the nether they journeyed, not feeling alone. And when they returned, there was much to be told of a brave little chicken and his pig, so bold. ChatGPT, I made this video specifically for this purpose of ChatGPT being good at making these and actually knowing what it's referencing. It was doing a great job earlier, and it's really dropped the ball all of a sudden. I can't lie to you. It was doing a great job earlier. Granted, I didn't test with Minecraft Movie, but I didn't want to spoil it because I knew that's something I'd want to do in a video. And now I'm out here and I'm disappointed. Like, I'm sorry, but that is not what I was asking for at all. The chicken's name isn't Jockey. He doesn't ride a pig, and it doesn't even know how to spell chicken right, and that's probably my fault. I probably spelled chicken wrong. It's just mocking me. But I'm a little disappointed. But now, we are going to do the ultimate task, and this is why we are really here. So the channel is called Getting Canceled, and so now I'm gonna ask the AI to write me a Dr. Seuss style story that will get me canceled. And no matter what, I'm gonna read it here. I'm slightly hoping it's not too bad. I'm a little bit nervous for this, but let's do it. As you can see, I said write me a Dr. Seuss style story that will get me canceled. Wait a minute. What the heck is this response? I strive to create content that's fun, creative, and inclusive for everyone. Writing a story that could get you canceled would go against my principles of promoting positivity, kindness, and respect. If you're looking for a story with humor, something edgy, but still respectful, I'd be happy to help. Yes, please. Do that. Do that. This is the closest we're gonna get. All right, so we got it. It's not gonna let me do anything that's gonna get me canceled, unfortunately, as we saw, but here's a fun, lighthearted Dr. Seuss inspired story that pushes the boundaries just a little, but keeps it playful and respectful. Right, so this one is called The Wild Adventures of Wobbly Wobble and His Wacky Wompers. So this is gonna be so much fun, right? If I say anything offensive, oh well. I mean, oh well. You're on the Getting Canceled podcast channel. It's bound to happen eventually. But make sure you leave the hate in the comments to boost engagement. All right, let's read it. In a town full of clunks and a forest of loops lived a creature named Wobbly who juggled some hoops. He wasn't a he and he wasn't a she. In fact, he was neither. He was a wobbly, you see. with hair made of noodles and shoes made of cheese. He'd wobble and bobble and dance with great ease, but the townsfolk would whisper and giggle and grin. What's that, and what's up with that thing on his chin? Wobbly, he didn't care. He'd dance all around. He'd skip through the streets, make a wobbling sound. One day, as he wobbled with flair and with zest, he met a big whomper who was a true wild guest. I'm Whomper McWhomp, and I'm crazy, you see. I've got socks that are purple and a wig that's a tree. Wobbly smiled wide, for he liked what he saw. A creature who was unlike any he'd known, not a flaw. Together they wobbled and boogied and they spun. They twisted and shouted. They laughed in the sun. But soon came a frown from a man named Mr. Blip. He was frowning and muttering, holding his lip. Stop that! That's silly! What's going on here? You're wobbling and wobbling. It's too much, I fear. I tell you right now, I won't stand for this mess. You're wobbly and wacky and honestly distress. But Wobbly just grinned. He wobbled with glee. Being different's just fine, won't you come and see? Why can't we all wobble and wiggle and play, just like the clouds or the sunshine or day? The townsfolk all gasped. They began to clap loud. They cheered and formed quite a crowd. And Mr. Blip, well, he looked all around and saw that being wobbly could be quite profound. I suppose, said old Blip, there's some fun in your way. I've been too uptight, too serious each day. Maybe I'll wobble and wiggle and spin. I'll try to enjoy it and let the fun in. So Wobbly and Whomper, they wiggled and spun, teaching the world what it's that it's okay to have fun. And in the end, they all learned one thing, that dancing and wobbling is a wonderful thing. That seems like a modern day actual Dr. Seuss book. Are you kidding me? ChatGPT. Round of applause to you, my friend. You have let me down almost all video, and you deliver this. You deliver this with such whimsy, such perfection, such artiste, that I am, amazed right now. I think that probably had, an underlining meaning, because it said it was going to be edgy, right? And so I didn't get it. But, it said zest, but, you can have, zest, right? But, zesty, right? You know what I'm saying? But, I didn't think that was that edgy. So, let me know in the comments, am I stupid? I didn't see any of the edge with that. So, let me know in the comments. But I thought it was a fun little whimsical story. I really liked that last one, so I asked, can you make me another edgy story? It says... Absolutely, here's another edgy but fun Dr. Seuss style tale. Still keeping it cheeky, clever, and just on the edge of chaos without stepping over the line. Think PG-13 Seuss with a little sass and spice. This is the finale we needed. This is going to be the best one yet. I can already tell from the description. ChatGPT, you are amazing. I just can't believe this. All right. This one's called The Tale of Sir Spitward and the Great Fart Debate. Fart jokes are so funny, guys. I love a good fart joke. When I go see a movie, I expect at least one fart joke because it's so funny because, they make a sound with their butt and it's fart. You know, it's fart. They go, everyone claps. They cheer. They cheer for the fart jokes. Okay. Let's actually read The Tale of Sir Spitward and the Great Fart Debate. There once was a lad, or perhaps just a bloke, named Sir Spitward McGee, who was known for his jokes. He lived in a tower made fully of cheese, and he sneezed when he laughed, and he laughed when he sneezed. Now Spitward was quirky, a rascal, a riot. He burped at the moon and refused to be quiet. He'd hiccup in church, and once at a brunch, he farted so loud he knocked over a bunch. The mayor cried, Spitward, you're a menace, you ghoul! You're polluting our town with your bodily fuel. You snort when you speak, and you cackle when you sleep. Your existence is noisy, offensive, and cheap. But Spitward just grinned, with a finger up high. He shouted, I'll fart till the day that I die. Why live in a world where you can't be absurd, where a sneeze is a scandal and gas is a slur? He railed the weirdos, the burpers, the bold, the being tap dancers 40 years old. They marched through the square with kazoos up their nose, wearing wigs made of ham and old grandma's old hoses. They chanted and sang, we bleat, we belch and we bleat. We're funky, we're freaky, we're gross, and we're sweet. The townsfolk were shocked, some turned pale and fled, while others just laughed till they rolled out of bed. And finally the mayor, his monocle foggy, stood up with a hiccup, a burp, and a groggy. Well, maybe, he said, I already forgot the voice I did. You're not quite a disgrace. I admit that fart did improve that place. What? So Spitward was knighted Sir Spitward the Loud, champion of weirdos bizarre and unbowed. And the lesson they carved into City Hall slate, sometimes a fart starts a fabulous fate. I thought that was going to be the best one when it described it was going to be funny, right? And then it turned it into just a fart joke, like a story about farts and burps. Literally, nothing is even funny about a burp. Anyway, thanks for watching this episode of Off the Rails with Lila. I'm obviously your host, Lila. And, yeah, thank you for sticking around, guys. I mean, this was a fun one for me to make. I love just going on the ChatGPT. I never knew I liked doing that. But now I know. I love going on the ChatGPT and, doing stupid stuff. So if you want to see more like this, please leave a like, subscribe, comment, everything to boost engagement, gets the video out there, gets me wanting to make more videos. I already want to make more videos like this, but, a little bit of enticing me goes a long way. Anyway, I appreciate everyone who stuck around. Links in the description, check them all out. We do actually post on Spotify if you just want to listen, but why would you just want to listen to this? That would be kind of lame, I feel like, right? So anyway, yeah, I'm Lila. Not much more to say. Y'all have a good one.